Giorgio Moyes, Ken Follett, Lee Child e Kate Moss qui a Book City Milano con un evento importantissimo, la prima tappa del Friendship Tour, un evento in cui loro fanno un inno all'amicizia nonostante la Brexit.
Mi aspetto di sentire il loro punto di vista proprio da inglesi per capire cos'è questa Brexit e come la vivono loro.
Sentire un parere un po' più anche da artista magari.
I think they can to a degree influence public opinion through their reach they have, through their popularity and their books. But I don't think that they can really influence the political situation.
Sono una voce importante, quindi di certo loro potrebbero fare qualcosa.
What is the aim of this tour? Why friendship is so much important for you?
I had this idea because I was feeling embarrassed. We all have millions of readers in other European countries who read us in different languages, and we're very pleased to have those readers. We're glad, and I felt that our country was rejecting those people, saying we don't want to be in Europe, we don't want to be in your club, we don't like you, and I wanted to tell my readers that I do love them. I'm very glad that they read my books.
What does it mean for you being European?
For me, it's about family. It's, we are European. Our stories are shared stories. They're the stories that bring us together. England in particular is a country that's made up with people who've come from everywhere. It's not just a tiny band of people. Our history is about being, sort of melding with all the different types of characters. So for me, and I write I write adventure stories, and they're all inspired by European history, and they're based in France and in Holland, and sometimes in Italy, and in Spain. So it's about saying families sometimes fall out, but that's the strength of it. You can still keep talking to each other, you can disagree, but it doesn't mean you don't still love each other.
But what can writers do in such a political situation?
It's a little difficult for writers because people don't like to be told what to think. But in a sense, that's our job. In our regular life as writers, we are in fact making people feel a certain way by what we write. So hopefully what we can do is make them feel a certain way by what we say. And what I would say is, this is hopefully temporary, it is a mistake, and whatever the politicians do, whatever the formal legal arrangements are, we should all remain friends with one another.
I think if you can put a message in your books through what happens to your characters, so a lot of my characters are outsiders who find themselves aliens in a new place. And what you find is that gradually over the period of the story, everybody understands slowly what they have in common. And that, I guess, is a message that I would like to put forwards to younger readers through literature, which is we have much more in common than we do separately. And if you see someone who seems to be different to you, you can probably find some common ground. And this seems to be in direct opposition to what politicians are telling young people.